Alright, y'all. So this video is going to be out of Atlanta, Georgia. This is going to be about Charles Barkley. Now, some other YouTubers, I know Brandon Tatum covered him. So I figured I'd check him out. A lot of people have been talking about him. Now, basketball fame legend Charles Barkley enraged Black Lives Matter supporters on Thursday's night during TNT's pregame show when he said Breonna Taylor's shooting shouldn't be compared to other black people who have been shot by police. His co-host, National Basketball Association NBA legend Shaquille Neal, said he agreed with Barkley that if it also involves shooting of Taylor in the rain in Louisville, shouldn't be compared to other instances where unarmed black people are killed. Now, we all know what happened. The police knocked on the door, announced themselves as police, the boyfriend opened fire, and then the police officer shot back, and Breonna Taylor was killed during that instance. Now, the TNT sports analyst talked about how the Taylor shooting was different from others that sparked protests nationwide. I don't think this was like George Floyd or Ahmaud Arbery and things like that. Barkley said during the pregame show, I feel that this young lady lost her life. I think this one was the no-knock warrant, something we need to get rid of across the board. But I worry to lump all these situations together. Okay, and be honest, you can't compare any situation together, okay? Like, that's trying to compare, Rashad Brooks with George Floyd. They don't go together, okay? One had a weapon, one didn't. You can't compare them together because, like I said, one had a weapon, one didn't. Now, he said, and I just feel bad that the young lady lost her life, but do we have to take into account that her boyfriend shot the cops and shot a cop? The basketball great pointed out, so like I say, even though I'm really sorry she lost her life, I just don't think we put this in the same situation as George Floyd or Ahmaud Arbery. Neal agreed with his fellow analyst, according to Hollywood Reporter. I have to agree with Charles, this one is sort of lumped in. O'Neal said you have to get a warrant signed, and some states do allow no-knock warrants, and everyone was asking for murder charges. When you talk about murder, you have to show intent, he continued. A homicide occurred, we're sorry, a homicide occurred. When you have a warrant signed by a judge, you're doing your job and you imagine that you would fire back. Barkley also condemned the movement to defund the police. I hear these fools on TV talking about defund the police and things like that, he said. I'm like, wait a minute, who are black people supposed to call Ghostbusters when you have a crime in our neighborhoods? Okay? And he does make a great point. So, it's good that people, now that have social media powers and a lot more money than a lot of people that are actually stepping up now to support the police and defend the police now instead of defunding the police. So, LeBron James, you don't want to help, that's cool. But, there are people that have a lot more money and fame than you do that support the police. With that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.